In addition to planning for the final performance task and pre-class quizzes, let's also consider Stage 2 of the UBD framework, which involves planning for assessment as learning, AAL. To understand this concept better, let's take a quick look at what assessment as learning entails. Assessment as learning is an educational approach that weaves assessment into the learning process itself. Unlike traditional assessments conducted after instruction, assessment as learning involves assessments that actively engage students as they learn. This approach highlights students' active role in their own learning journey. Through self-assessment and reflection, students become aware of their strengths and the areas that need improvement. They take charge of their learning by setting goals and adjusting strategies based on their self-assessment. Assessment as learning employs techniques like goal setting and personal reflections, which help students gauge their understanding, clarify confusion, and connect new information with what they already know. This continuous cycle fosters metacognition, a skill vital for independent learning. Assessment as learning comes with a host of benefits, including active engagement, self-regulation, and motivation. It nurtures students who are proactive in addressing their learning gaps and fosters a growth mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth. Assessment as learning empowers students, enhances their grasp of the subject matter, and instills skills that support lifelong learning. Now, let's consider how the rise of AI, like ChatGPT, impacts this approach. ChatGPT's instant feedback has its benefits, helping students quickly spot areas they need to work on. However, relying entirely on AI feedback might lead to shallow self-assessment where students simply follow suggestions without really understanding the deeper aspects. Similarly, when it comes to taking charge of their learning and setting goals, ChatGPT's input could be useful. It can guide personalised goal setting and strategies based on self-assessment results. But leaning too heavily on ChatGPT might ignore each student's unique learning journey, making goal setting less individualised. ChatGPT's insightful questions can trigger deep thinking, but depending solely on AI-generated reflections might hinder genuine self-reflection growth. To handle these concerns, a balanced approach is key. We believe it is possible to make the most of AI's strengths while still nurturing important skills. For instance, ChatGPT's quick feedback helps with timely self-assessment, but students should carefully analyse and add their own insights for deeper self-awareness. While ChatGPT can aid in goal setting, it's crucial to let students have the final say in shaping their goals. And finding the right balance between AI-generated and personal reflections is important for maintaining authenticity. In a nutshell, when we consider the interaction between assessment as learning and the growing impact of ChatGPT, it's clear that integrating AI's benefits with the development of essential skills is essential for helping students grow in a well-rounded way. As we conclude our exploration of creating assessments that stand up to AI challenges in the ChatGPT era, we're confident in the effectiveness of our suggested strategies. But these strategies offer more than just resilience. Spreading assessments throughout the semester has extra advantages. It reduces the last-minute rush at the end of the term, discourages shortcuts like copying, and encourages students to produce original and meaningful work. This lighter assessment approach can boost students' confidence and promote deeper learning. What's more, distributing assessments over time enhances the feedback process. Consistent guidance from instructors helps students track progress, identify areas to improve, and stay aligned with their goals. This continuous feedback loop is often missing when relying solely on midterm and final exams. Our method smoothly weaves feedback into learning, fostering ongoing improvement and thorough understanding through repeated learning cycles, resulting in effective learning outcomes. We also believe that taking this approach will better prepare our graduates for the challenges of the modern world. Failing to adapt could leave them ill-equipped for the rapidly changing landscape. Interestingly, education experts have been advocating for this approach for years, and ChatGPT might be the nudge needed to bring about this change. However, it's worth noting that the adoption of these changes can be slower in university entrance exams, accrediting bodies, and higher education ministries. This emphasises the crucial role universities play in leading the way for these reforms, ensuring that together we empower our students to excel in an AI-dominated world.